We all know who Shetty is. For those who don't know, he is British-born, former monk, and multiple award-winning storyteller and viral content creator. Since launching his YouTube channel in 2016, Jay's viral wisdom videos have gained over 143 million views and has gained over 3.5 million subscribers globally. His health and wellness podcast On Purpose with Jay Shetty offers insights to purposeful living and debuted number 1 on iTunes. You can also watch him appearing on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, A Little Late with Lily Singh, and the Today Show to discuss mental health and life purpose. In this inspiring, empowering book, Jay draws on his time as a monk to show us how we can clear the roadblocks to our potential and power. Mapping on ancient wisdom and his own research experiences in the ashram, Think Like a Monk tells us how can we overcome negative thoughts and habits to reach the calm and purpose that lie within all of us. He wrote this book just because he truly cares about his community. I love to listen to his message constantly, and I always get a chunk of personal growth, things to shift my mind, and routines to put into my daily system from his podcast On Purpose. So, in this video, I am going to talk about three things from the three parts in which he has divided his book, the parts which resonate with me the most. Just think about this. You are standing in front of a mirror which is fully covered in dust. When you wipe the glass, a cloud of dust puffs into your face and starts filling your throat. But if you will not remove the dust, how will you know the truth of what you are? Clearing it may not be pleasant, but only when the dust is gone you can see your true reflection. He added Charles Horton quote at the start of this chapter which says, I am not what I think I am, and I am not what you think I am. I am what I think you think I am. All the life we have lived by the choices of others, what society thinks of us, and will it accept me if I will do this? These types of questions are always there in our minds, somewhere or the other. And not only our self image is tied up with it, but most of our effort are just thinking to meet that imagined deal. If we think someone we admire sees wealth as a success, then we chase wealth to impress that person. But what if you try to live your most authentic life? Some of our relationships will be put in jeopardy, but losing them is a risk worth bearing. Finding a way to keep them in your life is a challenge worth taking on. Imagine this, it's 4 am and you are sleeping, but it's time to wake up. Instead of waking up from your irritating alarm or your parents waking you up, Abhidev उठ जा, बहुत सो लिया. You wake up from the tenor of birds or trees rustling in the wind, or a stream of water wake you up with the sounds of nature. Wouldn't it be amazing? You must be thinking, how would I wake up that early? Well, I am also thinking that. But the point of waking up early isn't to torture us, it is to start our day with peace and quietness. In the book, he shares his routine, what monks generally do as they wake up, and more importantly, why. He also explains how he practiced meditation as a monk and how we can do it too. Different breathing patterns and various mantra meditations are all listed in it. As living a common life, we usually wake up straight into tragedy and pain of news headlines or checking messages on our mobile phones. It is just like inviting hundreds of strangers in the start of your day, even before you have brushed or showered. Many types of research have told us that the world inside our phone is the main reason for pressure, anxiety, stress, and feeling overwhelmed easily. But as a monk, they are certainly trained to start their morning in the spirit they have planned, which involves prayer, meditation, study, service, and other chorus. Routines generally become easier if you have done something immersively. In the book Outliers, the author writes, the practice isn't the thing you do once you are good, it's the thing you do that makes you good. To be great in any part, you need to have a routine, whether it be coding, video editing, or any other thing which you will do. And to crack the magic number of greatness, it's 10,000 hours of practice. So pick one thing to make it your number one priority and see it through before you move on to the next. According to UCLA neuroscientist Alex Cobb, We usually can't focus on positive and negative feelings at the same time. When we feel grateful, our brain releases dopamine, which is the reward chemical and that makes you want to feel that way again. Once you start seeing things to be grateful for, your brain starts looking for more things to be grateful for. In one study, they asked people of two groups to keep a journal. The first group was asked to record things for which they felt grateful, and the other group was asked to record things they would feel irritated. And when the results came, the gratitude group reported lower stress levels at the end of the day. And in similar study, some college students complained that their minds were filled with racing thoughts and worries, and they were told to spend 15 minutes before bed listing things for which they were grateful, and results showed that being grateful reduced intrusive thoughts and helped students to sleep better. Jay says when you want to express gratitude, the most basic way is to say thank you, but make your thanks more specific. Think about what you can add to it. Someone may say, "Thanks for the last night, it was awesome." And other person might say, "Thanks for dinner, the food was wonderful and I love that dessert." It's far better to express your gratitude in specific terms. The minute we are given more detailed gratitude, the better we feel. I want to end this video with an amazing story that Jay talks about in his book. A monk used to carry water from the well in two buckets, one of which had holes in it. He did this every day, and one day someone asked him, "Why don't you repair your bucket?" The monk pointed at the side of the path where the bucket has leaked, and there beautiful wildflowers had flourished. "My imperfection has brought beauty to these around me," he said. Allow the journey of your life to progress at its own pace and in its own roundabout way. The universe may have other plans in store for you. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I know it's been different from usual, but I have been reading a lot since the past few days and wanted to share what I have been learning. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one.